Great seeing you here in this last video of lesson 10. It also means that you almost finished the 10 first lessons and that you are practically halfway of the course. This lesson, lesson 10, was about dependencies, precedence diagramming, and the critical path. And in this video, I will review the main things that I taught you in this lesson. First, we looked at the Gantt chart, and the activity on the arrow diagramming method or the arrow diagramming method and the precedence diagramming method. So these are the three main diagramming methods that we discovered in lesson 10. We also looked at the different dependencies that we have. Here are the four main dependencies. And in addition to that, we also described what are leads and lags when we consider different activities and how can we use leads and lags to optimize our project schedule. We also looked at the finish or the relationships between start and finish times of activities. And we looked at the forward pass formulas, the backward pass formulas. But I also made a distinction between two ways of calculating. Typically with the activity on the arrow methods, people start with 0. We're using cardinal numbers. And in the precedence diagramming method, people typically use the ordinal numbers. The formulas are a little bit different, but when we look at the essence, the two schedules basically should be the same. The calculation method is a little bit different, and we also looked at the advantages and the disadvantages from each calculation method. We also described the critical path method, a very important concept in project management that was developed in the 1950s and that is still used today to identify the critical path in a project schedule. And a lot of discussions are being held about the critical path, how to deal with it, how many critical paths can we have in the project, and so on. We looked at the calculation of the forward pass and the backward pass, and also how to identify and define the critical path. You see the critical path here in the orange oval or that. Here you see the critical path in the orange oval, indicating the three activities without flexibility. Remember, the critical path is the longest path through the network, and be careful. Some people tend to say the path with the slack equal to 0, but that's not always correct. We also considered all these applications, some exercises, and basically that was the end of lesson 10. You finished lesson 10, so that's a great step. You're doing a great job. And in the next video, we will start with lesson 11. I thank you, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in our next video. Bye-bye.